happening, you guys? What is happening? Y'all should be able to hear me. I don't need no mic because I'm on my computer. I forget. I'm on my computer. I don't need no mic. I don't need no mic. I don't need no mic. Oh, Snoop, was you coming in? I forgot about you. Let me get my dog. Because I forgot he was. You coming in?
There was some water.
Oh, go get some water then. I forgot about you. Really, I did. I closed the door on him. I really forgot about him. What we doing today? We did some stuff in the garage today. I cut some stuff. I wanted to cut some earrings and stuff. Like this is one of the earrings I made. And I gotta find the other one because it must have fell off between here and the garage. But it's a round. But I made this one. I cut it and I made this. I'm on my video. You want something? Oh, the dog. Okay.
It's warm in here.
I know. It feels good. It's cold out there. I'm freezing. They try to walk out the room. We're like, what's going on? He can't be sleeping on my cover.
What?
Because that's my cover. He's sleeping on my cover. You trying to make him sleep on my cover. So now you gotta get on my bed. Boy.
So he can be comfortable.
Did he be on your bed?
Yes.
Okay, well that's you.
On top of the blanket.
Well, he better be on top of something. It tripped. Him and my son and his dog, they are two peas in the pod. He likes to lay on my bed. See, he won't be in here because it's not cold. It's cold out there because my son went to air conditioning on because my room is hot. I said, your room is only hot because you got all them computers on and stuff. Why that? Freeze me out. I got my little heater on over there. So I'm nice and toasty in here. I go out there, I feel like I'm in an ice box. You're tripping. I said, boy, we got to cut this air conditioner off at one point. Today it was a little warm, though. I think it went up to 80 today, I think. So it's still a little warm. But I told him we got to have heat soon. As soon as it get cold. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So I think they said 85%. 85% rain tomorrow, I think it was. Cool and rainy tomorrow. It's only going to be... What's it going to be? Oh, it's really going to be 68. So the day it was 80 and tomorrow going to be 68. Dang. And 95% rain. So a nice rainy Sunday to stay in the bed. I'm going to make some stew tomorrow and put it in my crock pot in the morning. I could have put it in the night, but I'll put it in the morning. Because I'm just going to make some stew and stuff. My curly bush. my curls that I put oil in my hair. It's like soaks in like it ain't there. So anyway, we was in the garage crafting stuff today. And crafting, we cut some things, we painted some things. We supposed to do a whatnot show. We didn't even get around to it. And we did. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow. I gotta get this whatnot show. But yeah, it depends. If they see it be raining tomorrow, and I'd be like, I don't want to get out the bed. So it depends if I'm gonna do it tomorrow or just wait till Monday. Because I'm like, I got to do, because I got some Halloween stuff and I'm trying to get it out of here. Out of here. Mm-hmm. Oh, we be looking at it till next Halloween. I do a vending event or something. I want to do a vending event. I got like 80 items that I can put on a table. So I would love to do a vending event for something. But they do a lot here. So might be able to find something to get rid of some stuff. So I have launched my butt. We finished. We finished. We finished. We finished. I only think I gotta add it to my Etsy SEO to it. I forgot. So, but we're gonna add it. But we haven't launched it. And let's see. We're gonna go. Let me find it first. Let me find it. I'm gonna show you that we are launched. All right, we are launched. We are launched. We are launched. We are launched. Let me it only takes me about 2 days to do a lot, but I'll be happy when I finish. Cause I swear, sometimes Ralph be acting like a fool, like today with that daggone text on the. Okay, I'm back. I just had to refresh the screen because I don't know why it was saying that. All right, let me get some stuff up. Let me get the stream together. I always put my little artistry in the corner, my QR code. Let's get my I ain't got stuff down at the bottom. Let me add something. And I'm also my apparel bot. Okay. I'm gonna show that at the bottom. And then I have a ticker to my Etsy store. So that's going to be the tick, 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 one ticker. And then what else we need? And make that around it. And we'll leave it black today. We just gonna leave it black. Okay, let's get on with the show. Get on with the show. We're launching our bot. It is launched. My apparel bot is launched. Okay, we are launched. I just got finished with the PDF. Look, this is fresh. I just got finished the PDF and got it up here. So we are officially launched. Okay. So that's all I charge for my bots, $12.99. I ain't being all extravagant and charging y'all $25, $30, $40. $12.99. And they good. You could do sleeve mock-ups on them. And you do different. I'll show y'all some different. This one is like the wrinkled look for the mock-up. And this is like the bent sleeve, rolled up cuff sleeves for the mock-up. This is like the stack style for the mock-up. And y'all notice the colors of my shirts. I'm using some badass colors in my mock-up. I'm using comfort colors. They got the baddest colors out there walking. And I got all 24 of them on my choices on my mock-ups. Okay. So don't say Danielle don't know how to do something. Don't ever say them words. This is my 6th bot that I done built. Okay. This is 6. This is number 6. Do you understand? I'm on number 6. Okay. So I was just doing a run through, and these are comfort colors. I love these colors. This was some of the run through that I did. So we're going to go back to the beginning. So this is the image we start with. When you get on the bot, you got to put an image for it to start talking to you. So you got an image, and then it asks you whether you want to front, back, whatever. So I say front. I put A for front. And then the t-shirts, it says comfort colors. And I just said I want a t-shirt, A. And then it says, do you want the t-shirt? How would you like the t-shirt presented? Do I want it in a classic flat, folded style, wrinkled style? What did I say? I said B, folded style. And so that means the sleeves of the body slightly folded. So that's what I asked for. And then here are the color choices of the t-shirt. Look at all these color choices. Go all the way up to W. And so I picked, what did I pick? O was terracotta. Okay, and then it asks me the garment only. I say yes, I don't have a model. I just want the garment. So there is the background. So you could choose from studio, outdoor, urban, beach, indoor, gradient. You could do seasonal, fall, winter, spring, summer. You can do prompts if you want, whatever you want to do. What did I pick? I picked C, which was urban, city vibe with walls or streetscape. Okay. And then I picked this down here. It would ask you about the lighting. And I think I picked warm glow for the lighting. And then it would ask you about how you want to blend with the garment lighting and the color tones. And I picked C, realistic print. And then it would ask you whether you want a front view, angled view. Oh, no, it doesn't ask you. These are the preview views. Front view, angle view, 3D rotated view, folded style view. And then I said, yeah. Well, I said yes. It asked me, did it want me to go ahead and make the mock-up? So I said, from the 4 preview mock-ups. So I said, yeah. So it made the mock-up. So that's the terracotta shirt with the picture and the brick wall behind it. Look at that. Folded sleeves. See that? That's the mock-up. Then I asked it to change the color in the background, and it brings the color list right back to me. I ain't got to scroll up to get it. And this time I picked W, which was lagoon, because I didn't know what color that was. I said, well, let me try lagoon, because we don't know what color lagoon is. So we went to lagoon, and then we picked the background again. And what did we pick this time? We picked D, and D is beach. And this is what came out when we picked beach. Look at that lagoon. I love that color. Okay, so that looks good. Look at that mock-up. Yeah, okay. So then we want to change the color in the background again. It brings back the list of colors. I don't have to scroll up to find it. I picked H, which is moss. I picked moss. And then I picked what background I picked? G. I picked fall leaves. And here it is. Moss and fall leaves. Yes. Okay. So now I asked for another color. And then this color we picked was Aura, which is butter. We picked butter. And we picked the background to be in a coffee shop. And this is what we came out with. The butter, and we in the coffee shop. Okay. Any kind of background that you don't see, you can always put your own background, make something up. So you don't have to pick, but the list helps you. So you can pick what you want. You ain't stuck with that. You just, it just helps you. Okay. Did I ask for another color? What color did I ask this time? Oh no, I didn't. That was the last color I did. Because the rest, I forgot to put the SEO in. Because I was gonna put this cat on my Etsy, but I forgot to add it to the thing. I put it on there. I just gotta tell the bot what to do. And I just didn't forget all about, because really these are just mock-ups. I really don't need an SEO form. but I do need the SEO for the picture, for the image. So I'm sure I'm going to try to get the bot just to give me the generic image SEO, not give me the image SEO of the yellow shirt. No, I don't want that. So I haven't put that in yet, but I will, because all the rest of my bots had SEO for Etsy. So, and there we go, and that's it. And that's the way the bot works. So anytime when you download it, you get the bot that says apparel mockup maker. It will be on the left side. These are my 6 bots that I have made. They all, for the sticker lab, the patchwork, the black woman art, the collage image, and the apparel mockup is all on my Etsy store. You can pick them up if you go to my Etsy store. Oops, let me go to my main page. Hold on. I go to the main page so y'all can actually see the store. And there, right on the side where the categories are, you see AI image makers. This is where I keep my bots. So they're all here. They go to apparel one, the collage one, they go to patchwork one, they go to sticker lab one, and this is the black woman art one. So all my bots and AI stuff go under here. So as I said, I have one I left on ChatGPT. I didn't put it on there. This is a freebie, the Pink Christmas Dreamer. You can find that if you go to Explore and then you put in Pink Christmas Dreamer, because I left it in here. It should come up. It should come up in here. There it is right there. So anybody can download that one. Just I left it in there for somebody anybody to download. So it's there. So that one was just something I was playing around with. So I just left it there. I didn't put a lot of details in it. Just makes pink Christmas stuff. Okay. And then the sticker lab has more details because that's the one you buy. Patchwork has more details because that's the one you buy. Black woman art has crazy details. I have like 21 specs in there that you can change the woman from her jewelry to her shoes to her Gucci bag. Okay. Her hair, her makeup, her fingernails, her tattoos, whatever. That one is badass, right? The black woman art. Okay. And the collage one makes, how people like them collage pictures. And that's the one. But I'm going to work on this line cut one. Yeah. I watched the girls' video yesterday, and they making money off of them kind of images. So I want to make a bot just to do that kind of stuff. So I'm going to work on that. So we're going to have bot number 7. Because I make these bots for my own self. But they were so good. I said, let me put these things on my Etsy because they are so good. Because I made them just for me to get my images on Etsy, which right now we hitting 247. 3 more and I get I'm at 250. But I'm going to put this cat one on so they give me 248. But I know I ain't going to do 2 more tonight. So I'll probably try to get the other 2 tomorrow. But that ain't gonna happen. So so it's cool. Yeah, so y'all gotta check out all my bots because all my bots is good. Y'all need them all, just like I got them all. Y'all need them all if y'all gonna do this image thing on Etsy. I mean, if you ain't doing the image thing on Etsy, then you done bumped your head. Okay, if you see how much these people making off of these images, you gonna be like, why I want it, but it's just like art. Let me pull it up. I forgot how you spell it. Is it Lino? Oh yeah, it's Lino. Now look at this. This is the thing that I was talking about on the video. Look how many in the cart. 20 in the cart on this, right? So she sells the actual shirt, not the image. But let me tell you. let me pull up some of these stats just for this one shirt. $4,811 in sales for this one shirt. And I'm pretty sure she's not printing them herself. Okay, she's probably using a print on demand or something. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you won't believe how much this store has made. I'm going to show y'all the whole freaking store. I'm going to show y'all the stats on the whole store. Okay? And this is the kind of stuff my collage bot makes. It makes collages like that. Okay? Let me show you. They said she been on here 5 years, 35K sales. Let me show you something. Because y'all been out to lunch. What more can I say? 1,437,000 in sales in since 2020. And not saying that she was actually making money in 2020, but yeah, okay. Because you know people get on Etsy and leave and then come back. So we don't even know for sure. But over $1 million selling t-shirts on Etsy. And she only got 366 listings. She ain't got that many listings. I'm just saying. So her main culture on here is she got some lino cut. This is a new thing I'm making a bot about. I'm making a bot for lino cut. So I'm like, get out of town. Let me see this shirt right here. That shirt, $411. Let me see. We're going to pull them all. Let's pull this color. What you got on that one? $1,000. What we got on this one? $4,800. What we got on this one? $899. What's we got on this one? $205. Let's see what we got on here. These people at Etsy love flowers. They love flower shirts. They like plain. You gotta be plain. You can't be on here like, oh, this. You better put them damn flowers on a shirt. Shoot, these people buy rocks on a shirt. Mm-hmm. Don't be playing with Etsy now. It might be slow when you first start, because like I only had like 29 sales so far, but I only been on for like 2 months. Can come back, even though my store say I've been there 2.5 years. I have had the Etsy open that long, but I mean, I started it that long ago, but I wasn't doing anything because I wasn't paying attention. Just like most of y'all ain't sitting out there ain't paying attention. I was not paying attention, and I knew how to do AI stuff back when AI first started and stuff in 2023, but I wasn't paying attention. What was going on? I wasn't paying attention. And see, that's what's happened. You when you don't pay attention. So that is crazy revenue that's crazy. That she making more money than people make working a job, child. Offer some shirts with flowers on them. So this is going to be my bot. My next bot is going to be a bot that just performs this task, okay? Making shirts with flowers on them. That's my bot. That's my next bot. Okay? So we're going to have vintage. We're going to have boho. We're going to have pressed flowers. We're going to have all them flowers, summer flowers. We're going to have all kinds of flowers in my bot. So I gotta build that bot. So that's my next bot. So I'm just telling you now, we're gonna have bot number 7. Because every time I find out something like hot on Etsy, I build a bot for it. So stick with me, kids. You can get the bot. So ain't nobody doing what I'm doing with these bots. Ain't none of them crafters out there doing what I'm doing with these bots. So y'all need to give me more subscribes on my YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at like 8, 90 something. So just get me to 1,000 subscribers. I just want to get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube. This is where I'm at, because I'm a different kind of creator. I'm not like the other ones. I'm the person that always think about work harder, work smarter, not harder. So this is why I made these bots, to make my life. And you think I ain't gonna make that bot to make them damn flowers? Oh, think again. Okay, it's coming. That's gonna be the next bot. Okay. Damn, looking at that, yeah, that's gonna be the next bot. Okay, it's crazy. That's just freaking crazy. So anyway, when you get the, I might start that bot tomorrow and start training it for it. Yeah, so I got to do a little more research, because I got to have certain things that I want to enclose into the bot. So I always look in first and see what, like I see from that page. She got vintage, she got boho, she got different types of flowers. So I'm trying to like write all that stuff down, so when I start training the bot, I can train the bot right to give me a choice of different styles and stuff. The same way I did the apparel thing. I just looked around Etsy and looked at the different t-shirts that people had as mock-ups, and then I just like, okay, we're gonna roll. And I start typing and getting the program together. So, and that's how we came up with that. This is how I came up with all my bots. I start them off, and then I just tweak them. When I see stuff, I say, okay, I don't want it to do that. I want to do this. That's all I do with them. I tell chat what I want, and then I tweak them, till perfection. Okay. So anyway, so let's do something over here. Let's do another image. Do I have any images? I probably need to make a daggone image, because I don't even really have any images on my computer, because I had cleaned my computer off. Let me look on. I got some on Canva. I mean, I got a lot on Canva. So Canva's like my storage hub. I got a lot of stuff stored in Canva. Let me see. Oh, I should have stayed over here. Let me see. I can go to the uploads, because I know I got a lot of images in here. I can find an image somewhere that I can use. Because I save everything. Let me see. I like this cozy season. Maybe I'll take that. Cozy season, download it on my computer. And it's here. So now let's go back to the bots. Bring it on down here. Drop it in and just hit send. Once it gets there. Okay, send. And then once you put the picture in, the bot starts questioning you with different things. So just put the picture in first. And then the bot will take it from there. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, we want it on the front. We pick A. And then we want a sweatshirt. So we're gonna pick B. And I don't know why it's going so much. It must be this camera. Okay, so then we're gonna pick. We want just pick the because it's a sweatshirt. It's a little bulky. We're just gonna do classic on this one because it's just like a sweatshirt. Your wrinkles look better like on a t-shirt because you can really see the wrinkles. And then we're gonna pick the color. So what color are we gonna pick? We're gonna pick what color we haven't tried yet. Let's do blue jean. K. K is for blue jean. All right, nice pick, blue jean. Okay, so we're gonna do. This is more like, let's do outdoor B, because I'm gonna do seasonal. I'm gonna do fall for the season, and let's do B. And then for the background, be realistic. Now, before we render your mock-ups, would you like to include a model wearing a sweatshirt? This will override the black garment preview. Did we have a model in the last one? No. So I'm gonna do model this time because it's different questions for the model. So I had it so it can override what I picked before. If I said I wanted a flat tee, then I chose the model, so it will override what I did before. Because first when I did it, I had both images in there. I was like, so I had to go back and train the bot again. Tell the bot, one cancels out the other. Okay, don't give me both. Okay. So anyway, I gotta make sure that's working right. So anyway, I need to do this anyway, so I can make sure that came out right. So we want a black woman. A black woman. So you get your choice, a black woman or a white woman. You might be selling black art and you need a black woman, so that's why I put that there. Okay, you can pick what the pose is with the thing. I can have her sitting, walking in motion, angled half turn. Let's try this angle because we haven't tried that one. And then I can have her natural curve, puff bun, straight shoulder length, loose waves. Let's do natural curls. Okay. And then I could pick our outfit style. So let's do oversized. And then I can add jewelry if I want. I'm put sunglasses on. I can do that. I did add this in for like the models, so it's a lot. So I can pick like the makeup and nail style, warm bronze. Let's do that. I just add a little extra for the models. Just add it because maybe my black woman art, boy, that goes into more detail. This ain't detailed like that. Oh my gosh, I got too much going on over there. So you can detail her to death. Okay, bench, car, fence. Do we want a prompt on here? Coffee shop. What did I have? And she wasn't in no coffee shop. I'm just gonna do F. I think I had her walking outside or something. I don't know. So we're just gonna do that. And this is a summary. And then it says, do you want me to say yes or whatever? The 4 previews. Then we just say yes. So I'm just walking out the room. Basically, this error comes up all day long. So just hit retry. I don't know if they doing meetings on ChatGPT, but that's been happening like all day. And then I just hit retry. And hopefully it doesn't get stuck. It's gonna do it. Come on. There you go. I always think they doing maintenance when stuff like that pops up like that. They doing something. Hopefully they getting faster servers. That's what I keep saying about ChatGPT. When they made ChatGPT 5, I said, oh, 5. Okay, we're gonna be quick. Shoot. I guess we ain't getting faster servers to ChatGPT 6. I don't know. But they gotta be faster than a minute or two. I mean 2 or 3 minutes. They gotta drop it to a minute at least to get the image in. Oh, okay, that came out cute. That's the girl, that's your model, that's the image, Cozy Season. That's the one I put up there. That's the color shirt. Yep, so that's the mock-up. Boom. So anytime you want to change, like, okay, let me say, change color of sweatshirt. You can just say change color sweatshirt. You don't have to scroll up to see the colors. It will bring the colors down to you. so we're going to change it. And I think I'll change it to, because that would look good on probably the terracotta. Let's do terracotta. But yeah, you can just, for all your mock-ups, you can just change you can keep everything the same if you want it the same, but you can change it if you want to change it. If you don't want the same picture for different color shirt, you can change what the model's doing. You just change the preview of everything. You can change it. So if you don't want the same, but this came out cute. This came out cute. Scooby Season. So that was good. I like that color. What color was that? Oh, the blue jean. The blue jean color was a nice color. Mm-hmm. I think these colors are more alive from Comfort Colors. That's why I programmed them in, because I like that color. They have a lot of good colors. Colors. And of course, we want our mock-ups to look great. Okay, they give me another. Did they give me another girl? Did they give me another girl? It's the same girl. The same girl. Ain't the same hairstyle? Our hairstyle different. Our hairstyle different. That's the same girl, but different hairstyle. I don't know. Oh, that's a different girl, different hairstyle. I don't know. She got different earrings though. No, same. I don't know. Did that look like a different girl to you? Oh, it's the same girl. I don't know. But anyway, we got the terracotta shirt. It don't matter to me. As long as we got it in terracotta. So I can do like all my mock-ups, put my image on Etsy, throw my mock-ups on, and list it. Because I'm only selling an image. Okay, that's it. So the people that make shirts, I do the mock-ups for them, or the people that just, they can see what it looks like on a sweatshirt in different colors and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I do mock-ups, so they can see it. It's not that I'm selling the shirt. I'm not selling the shirt. I'm just selling the image. So, so they can see what they get, and that's all. And why this being slow today? Finish the image. That's what I say about them servers on ChatGPT. They need to get these servers together and speed it up. Because really, I know y'all making enough money to get somebody to move these servers up. I know y'all are. Oh, see, the network lost connection. So I've been having that problem too. I don't know why. It ain't no wrong with my network because my internet's on. So I don't know why it lost connection. Because my internet is on. Let me refresh. Bam. Da-doo-doo-doo. Yep. And it might get stuck. It might get stuck. If it gets stuck, then I just say redo it. If I get the thing back here to redo it, so we gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait till it cancels itself out or something. But yeah, sometimes when I lose the network, it stop right there, zoop, and it stopped. But as you can see, it was gonna be a terracotta shirt. It looks cute. All right, but it's stuck. It's stuck where it lives. It's stuck. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. It's stuck. So a lot of times it gets stuck. I just gotta start a whole new chat because it's just stuck. It's just stuck. Okay, it's not going nowhere. When it lost the network, it just loses the image and everything. It loses it all. I think I done all these images on here. I think I have. Here's a little Christmas one. I got like this what I made in my collage about the one over here, collage image kit. I made this little Christmas one right here. So it's different little Christmas things on here. I think I made it with that. Did I make that? Oh, that was the patchwork one. This might have been the patchwork one. It looks patchworky. Maybe I made it on patchwork. I don't know. I be just making stuff. So, yeah. So if it loses, it gets stuck. So it was just stuck. So I just had to start over again. Let's do. I need to check the hoodie anyway because I haven't really do the hoodie because I rather do my moccasin sweatshirts. So let me see what the hoodie doing. Let's make sure it's doing okay. So we just gonna do. I don't even know what hemp is, so I'm gonna pick it because I don't know. Is it color of weed or something? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I like to pick different stuff so I can see what I can do. Garment only. Because I can't see everything. So I just like every time I do it, I pick something different. What was the image? I think I forgot the image. Oh, the snow. So we want to pick winter. Let's do winter. Winter. Forgot that fast. What it was. Oh, they ain't answered me that because it wasn't a question. It already started the image. It wasn't a question. I put it on automatically start the image so it can just, so it won't ask you, do you want me to render the image now? I just said automatically start the image after the last question. Ain't no need to ask you that. So the only thing I got to put on here is the SEO stuff, and I can do that tomorrow. I'm not doing it tonight because it's just for the Etsy SEO. That's all. In case people want to use it, you don't have to use it. Okay. Now the sweatshirt one. Okay, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Yup. It ain't too bad. It's just a mock-up. So I ain't had the background off of that. Obviously, I thought I had the background off of it. It got a yellow background. Where did that come from? Maybe it's a background on there, and I ain't know. Because I don't know why I gave me a yellow background. Let me see. I'm going to say make image transparent. And I need that image again. I thought it was already transparent. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't transparent. Oh, that's why I take everything to Etsy first, and I mean not Etsy, Canva, and take the backgrounds off. Even when I make the images over here, I take everything to Canva. Even if I said it want to be a transparent background, I still take it to Canva and run the background remover on it. I still do that. Still. Even though I got these gray and black check marks, like that's supposed to mean that it's transparent. But this is ChatGPT. So I still take it to Canva and remove the background. Because sometimes when I take it to Canva, it puts the gray and white, so that means it wasn't transparent. So if it looks like this, it's supposed to be transparent. We hope. Okay. Let's say make markup so we can get it off of that image. Okay. It's supposed to be. We ain't saying nothing. Let's go to a t-shirt. Let's see. I'm faster than the computer. Let's do Sage J. Try summer. We haven't tried summer yet. Okay. Oh, this is the last one. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been doing stuff all day, like entertaining myself. I'm trying to get like some stuff engraved before it get cold, and I'm trying to make my own Christmas gifts. So I did some hats, and I was like, because I'm not going in the cold garage to use that engraver, so I'm ready to get everything I need engraved and all the earrings I want to cut. I'm trying to get all that stuff, before it gets cold. Ornaments I want to make. Everything that I want to make. Try to on the engraver I'm trying to get that done before it gets cold. So that's why I was in the garage doing today. Just making stuff. And I still got a background on this. Why is it a background on this image? Why, oh, why are you giving me a background? I don't know about that. I don't know why it's giving me a background. I'm going to come over here for a minute. Hold on. I don't know why it's giving me a background. It's something stuck on there or something. Let's find out. Now I'm curious, like, why it keep giving me a background with this image? What is going on with it? Okay, it's something going on with it, but I don't know what. What's going on with you? We're gonna pick it up over here. And background remover. Dog, you gonna get put out if you start that snoring like a man. We ain't got no man in here. You be snoring like a man. Okay, you gonna get out and you cut it out. You got your own bed. Go out there. All that noise. You know I don't like all that noise. You know it. I'm gonna use one of my own mock-ups for a minute. Let me see if it's me or is it the thing doing it. Let's see. It did remove something when I hit background remover, so something was there. It did. Use one of my own mock-ups here. And let me see if it's transparent. Now it's transparent. Now, okay, we're gonna do a whole new feed over here. A whole new feed. Let's do a whole new chat. And then we're gonna get the image right here. And then we'll bring in the image. And then we're gonna click on picture. Okay, we want the front. And you better not have a yellow background, I'll tell you. Do we want a zip up hoodie? Or hoodie? Oversized shirt. Let's do an oversized shirt. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. And we're gonna do brick. We're gonna do brick. And we're gonna say no model. And that's why I go through this, because there's some little thing I need to tweak. And that's why I keep going through it. I'm just, y'all walking with me. That's all. I'm just going through it. Make sure, what is the picture? Oh, Santa Claus. Let me say, we do winter H. Winter scene. Winter, winter, winter. Okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed that the image doesn't have a background on it. Okay. That's why I take everything that can, just to remove the background. because it looked like it didn't have a background on it. But every time I go on the shirt, it's yellow. It's like, well, where's the background at? Is it hidden? Mm-mm-mm. And that's why I take it over there, because when I upload it to Etsy, I don't want people to get an image that doesn't have the background removed. Because I had 2 people, because I had an image and it didn't have the background removed, and I thought the background was removed, and then I had to send it to them again because the background was removed. But this one person act like they don't know how to use Canva. I was like, well, just remove it in Canva. What's the big deal? Well, he didn't use it. See, it did have a background on it. So now it don't even have a background on it. That's why I take everything to Canva to remove the background. Because that was a hidden background because I ain't see it. Okay. That's why I take it over there and remove it. There you go. We got our shirt. We got our mock-up. Boom. So that's how that worked. That was a hidden background. It was. So you can do text on the sleeve. So I just gonna put text on the sleeve. It should bring up the questions for that. Do I want it on both sleeves, right sleeve, whatever? So let me say I want it on the right sleeve. It has to be around the horizontal, vertical. It didn't ask me what font I want cursive. And then I could put like happy holidays or whatever I want to put. So then you got to type the text. So I'm just going to put happy holidays. Okay. You put somebody's name or whatever. And then it asks me what I want the size to be, small, medium, or balanced. I'm going to take B. So it can be balanced on the sleeve. Now, any reason the text can't get on the sleeve, it tell you, because the sleeve might not be showing right, or it might be folded or something, and it can't put it on the sleeve, and it would tell you it can't put it on the sleeve. But yeah, so any text that I put on here in a mock-up, so that's just basic cursive. If I want to give people the template for what's on the sleeve, I can make that in Canva. So ain't no biggie, because I did that for this other one I was doing. I made sleeve templates in case they want to put it on the sleeve. I made it in black and white in case they wanted to put it on the sleeve. I'll show you what I did if I can pull it up here. So I always do 2 colors like templates. So black and white, black and white, black and white. Where I put it at? Is it in here? No, I don't think it's in here. That's my PDF. I don't know where it's at. Is it in here? Oh yeah, it's in here. I don't know why I still got this mom up in here. But feeling witchy, I put the text on. Feeling witchy. It's for the sleeve, not this first one. I should have deleted that one. These 2. It's for the sleeves, and this is the feeling witchy hat. I made this one with my patchwork button. Came out cute. And witchy hat. And this is the feeling witchy on the sleeve over here and here. And I don't know what you got on there, but I don't know what you was doing, but it should have been over here. Feeling witchy, feeling witchy. These are mock-ups I made, so excuse the crookedness. uh, feeling witchy, and feeling witchy, and feeling witchy. Those are my own mock-ups I did. So I made the text template. So in my Etsy store, you get this, you get that, and you get that. Or people can make their own text, so it doesn't even matter. But I just did it to do it. It don't matter. It don't matter. It doesn't. So where was we? We was over here. And so see, it says happy holidays down the sleeve. So if you're going to do sleeve stuff, then I can make a template for happy holidays. Because this is just basic cursive. I got a font that looks like that on over there. So you can do that as a template, and you can do that. Or if you don't want to do the text here, just take the plain shirt, take it over to Canva, do the text over there, and put it on the sleeve. Big deal. Ain't no biggie. But yeah. It's all good. Because I can find that same cursive. Because it's just regular cursive. But that looks cute. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. But anyway, so this bot is rare to go. One thing I gotta put on my Etsy SEO stuff, but that can wait because ain't nobody looking for that. So right now, so that don't have nothing to do with nothing else. So it's done. So we just gonna do that. We just gonna add that right on my notepad, so I know I gotta add it because I forget if I don't write stuff down. So I wrote it down so I can add the SEO to it. But like all the rest of my bots, I already have the SEO. So after you make stuff, you can do the yeah. So like this is the collage thing. So let's say you just want to make a collage of something. So say you want a collage of I don't know. What do you want a collage of? Lips. Say you want a collage of just some lips, and you just put lips. Okay. So it would give you like the Glam Beauty set, which is gonna have red lip tube, glossy lips, open mouth, lip print, lip gloss wand, perfume bottle, compact mirror, heart-shaped glasses, sparkles, nail polish. Or you can do the pop art lipstick, which has comic style lips, speech bubbles, wow, and all this stuff. And then you have the romantic lips, which is champagne glasses and all that stuff. And you got that. So you can pick which one. So I'm going to pick the pop one. So we're going to put B, and we're going to pick it. This is my collage bot. So this is one. Here's your confirmed motives. So the motif is 8 to 12 items. So this is telling me what's going to be on the shirt. All this. Okay. So whether I want pop glam, like cherry red, hot pink, I want retro pop, cranberry, cream, cobalt blue, or neon kiss. I'm gonna do B, vintage comic feel. We'll take that. And then it will ask me, they tell me what I got. And then they ask me whether I wanted a watercolor, pastel cartoon, ink half, perfect vintage comic look. So I'm gonna take ink half. It gives you suggestions, so we're gonna take the suggestions. Okay, and then as far as the the outline of the images. You can have it like a thick outline, a thin outline, no outline. Since we're going to ink half tone pasta, I recommend a thick outline. So it recommends it. So I'm going to put A. Only doing what it recommends. Okay. All right. So we want transparent. So we're going to do A. And then we can pick how we want it. We want it in a reef, look like a reef, like all the images going in a circle like a reef. We can do center emblem with more of the images in the center. We can do scatter. And we can do diagonal flow, repeat patterns. And we can do blank in the center for text or photo. If I want to put text on the shirt, I can do blank in the center. And I can do it in the grid, 3x9, 3x3, 3x6. I'm going to do it in a blank center because we can think of some text to put on it. So we're going to do it like that. And this is the Etsy description. Like I told you, I get 5 titles to choose from. And description and tags. And even suggest, I don't know why I suggested Halloween. I don't know. Oh, it's doing seasonal because it's this time. So don't ignore that. These are thumbnail recommendations if you're doing like thumbnails. Let's see. This is the Etsy stuff and stuff like that. Then it asks you, do you want to render an image? And say yes. And so you can get the image made after all that. And then you can get the image made. So I'm just curious to see how this collage is going to look. And I left this space in the middle because I could put some kind of cute little phrase in there or something. I added that to that where it made it the blank in the middle in case you want to add something in there. So that's my clever mind. I told you my bots in detail. Because I use them, so when I see something, then I'll be like, let me add that to the bot. Let me make sure I put that in. So that's how they get to be as detailed as they are because I spend time with them. We got a personal relationship. No, I'm just kidding. I spend time with my bots, so my bots know here she come. No, I spend time with them so I know what it's doing, and if something I don't like, I take out. If something I like, I want on there, I put on there. But I can see all that. And we picked like a pop thing, so I can see the popness to it, pop art to this picture coming up. I can see it. I can see it. So all I put was lips. So this is what it came up with from that one word, lips. So this is the pop art it came up with. Okay. Yeah, let's put on a sweatshirt. White sweatshirt. So we're just gonna put it on a mock-up so I can see what it looks like. But yeah. Yep. So that's like pop art. So we just made some pop art. Then I could tweak it up, like tell it, take one of these cherries off. It's too many. You take a cherry off. Anything I see wrong, I just tell to fix it. Take the one cherry off, fix it. Or something like that. But it was about lips, so the lips are fine because that's what it was about anyway. It was about lips, and that's it. But if I want to tweak it, then I would take one of the cherries off. I think that's what this is right here. I have no idea. What is that? So I don't know what that is. Who knows? But yeah, so that's what this collage thing does. It makes collages of pictures. So you see shirts with like a whole lot of stuff on it. That's what that does. It makes that And that's all it makes. And we're going to see what it looked like on the shirt as soon as the picture come up. And I could tweak the cherries because I think I got 2 cherries. I could take one off and throw some other picture in there. But we just want to see what it look like on the shirt. Okay, interesting. It look cute. Pop art. Pop art. All right. And all I said was lips. Lips. And it gave me lips. Shoot, that might sell to somebody. Somebody might like it. I don't know. You know, they buy anything or they be like, yeah, I like that. But I did tell it to leave me a space in the middle, so it didn't do what I exactly said. It messed up somewhere along the line. Let me say, because that's not what I said, child. I did pick F, which is blank in the center. Let me see. Fix the image. It was supposed to be blank in the center. Okay. Sometimes when it makes mistakes, I just tell it to fix it. But Ralph be tripping sometimes. I did it sometimes. It said, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'll say, "Sorry, my bad. You should have did it right the first time." So I'm see if it fixes itself. And then I go back into the bot and say, don't make that mistake again. It always should be blank in the center. And then it says, "Oh, I'm sorry." It will always be blank in the center. You know, if it's some kind of thing that it's not doing it right, then I just go drain the bot again. Tell it to do it right. So ain't no biggie. If it don't, I fix it. This is why I make stuff and use the different ones so I can see what it's doing. Then if I have to go train the bot again, I just go train the bot again. It's fixable. And it's gonna give me you know what? I should have put the image back because now it's gonna give me the shirt again. I should have put the image back in before I even asked it to fix it. Because now that the shirt is on the feed, it's going to keep feeding me this shirt without fixing the template. Yeah, so that's what it's going to do. So you give me a blank shirt. I can use this in my mock-ups though. So we might download that, stick that on Canva. Part of my mock-ups. Let me get my mock-ups. Mock-ups. We throw it in my mock-ups. This is a blank shirt. We throw it in your away in there. We can use it. And throw it on in there. But that's not what it's supposed to do. I wasn't supposed to do that. None of that. So what are we gonna do? Start that over. That was not what you were supposed to be doing. What is you doing? It's not that. It's Halloween. Let's just do Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween. Ralph be messing around sometime. And I gotta get on his case about that. I'm going to try it again and see if that was just a one-off error or is it going to do it. Then I got to go train the bot back on that. Because I'm supposed to be blank in the center. Okay. Come on, bot. Let me do this. So we're going to try it one more time and see if that was just an error with that picture or it's an error. I got to get it fixed. So we'll see. Which spot we on? Collage. Let me write that down. Collage image kit. Retrain the bot. Retrain the bot on leaving blank center. Hopefully this one come out the way it's supposed to. There wasn't enough wrong for bot. It's probably with the image. If this one comes out the way it's supposed to come out. If this one don't come out the way it's supposed to come out, then I'm gonna have to go in and fix it. Yep. Because I don't look like this one will come out the same way either. Something wrong with that. All right. What's that line? I got to go in and tell about this line. Which one is that? That one is F. Okay, something wrong with F. In layout and arrangements. Layout and arrangements. They need to fix F. This is blank center. Blank in the center. That's what's called. Blank in the center. That needs to be tweaked. Oh, that is not pulling up by the way it's supposed to. See, that's not even putting blank in the center. So that blank in the center needs to be fixed. Well, I like this though. It's cute. But it's supposed to be fixed. It's supposed to be blank in the center because I want to put some text. Let me see. Make it a reef. Let me see. I mean, if it makes it a reef shape, then you have the blank in the center, I suppose. But it's still not doing what it's supposed to do with the blank in the center. Ding. It's okay, we're going to fix that. I thought I did something. I tried that before, but maybe I did try the blank in the center because it ain't pulling it off. So maybe I didn't try it. Yep. I think it did work before. I don't know why it's not working now, but it did work before. Oh, these are like stickers. Maybe it's not working because these are. I did pick the sticker thing. That might be why it's not working. Oh, it did. A reef kind of. It went around in a circle. Then it left a little blank in the middle. But this is like one big cut. You can cut out on your Romeo or your Cricut because everything looks like it's attached. So it should be a sticker though. This is a little sticker. Sticker. Like everything is attached for this sticker. It's cute though. A cute big sticker. It would cut good too because see how it goes around and around, and then the broom is attached here, and then down here. Everything's attached to something. So the cuts would be good, except for this one is not attached. So that'd be off. And this looks like it's attached. That's attached. That's attached. That's attached. Attached. As long as it's attached, when it cuts, it cut right. Long as it's attached. Let me download it. I'm gonna put it up on my side of the software, and that's gonna see how attached it really is. That's gonna make me see how attached it really is if I look at it on here. Yep. Let's see, import. Where are you? Right there. Everything in slow motion today. What's up? Okay. Well, I think going around it, I'm just going to pull that out then. Because it's not going to, it's some kind of background on here. That's what it is. I should have took it to Canva first. Because I can see it. It's some kind of background on here. It's a background on here. That's why I take stuff to Canva. Because you can't see it. It'll be a background on there. Because I didn't see it. See, it has a different color white. It's a background on here. That's why you always need to take stuff to Canva first. And re-download it again. And then we try it again. Now it should do better. As I can see where the cuts are. Yeah, I see them. See, you come around. This wouldn't be on there because it's separate. That, but these are attached. I see it. Take the holes off. It's gonna cut, but I need a cut in the middle. Let me see. So we got to put the holes on. Let's try to get some of this little stuff gone. The rest of it can stay. All right, it would do a good cut. Pretty decent. If I cut it in my cutting machine. I think so. It would cut good. Well, we have to print it first. Print it out on some paper, some glossy paper. Or something, cardboard or something. Anything that we gonna cut it on. I just gotta leave it that way. It's 7/7. Or should I turn it close back this way and stretch it out that way? sometimes I had to turn stuff, be it larger. But maybe this would be better this way. Then I can pull it down. I can't go on the sides no more. Neat. But this is the cut. And this is the picture which ain't showing. This be too far out. There we go. Can't go out that far. Alright, that's as far as we can go. So what I would print that on is like sticker paper or stuff, something like that, which I have a lot of glossy. I have some printable vinyl sticker paper, and then I would take this and put it in my printer. And when I put it in my printer, I gotta make sure I put one sheet, because my son, he prints stuff on top of my paper and stuff. I said, boy, that's not regular paper. You don't know. So he be printing on my sublimation paper. So that's why I only put one piece. That way I won't forget it's in there. And he won't be printing on my stuff. On my sticker paper and my sublimation paper. Instead of coming in here and check and make sure it's regular paper in there. Because I use sticker paper like in my regular inkjet. And then I use sublimation. My sublimation printer, he ain't supposed to be using that printer. So I don't even know how he got in there. Because I don't even have that as the default printer. So I don't know. Just be printing stuff. So I'm going to send this to the printer. Send it to the printer. And then I'm going to take one of my old cutting mats. Don't take no new ones. Because I got some new ones today. These are brand new. So they sticky. You don't want to use those. Those are sticky. You want to use the old ones. Because of the fact that, and this sticker paper is like HTV Raunch. Glossy sticker paper. And then because of the fact that it's paper and you don't want to put it on a sticky mat, because if you put it on a sticky mat, it'll be stuck to the mat. So always save your old mats with paper, like when you do paper stuff, because man, you have to clean that mat off of all that stuff that's on there. So always save your old mats that don't have no sticky left to it for paper stuff, like when you cut cardboard and you cut stuff like that. So I put it in the cutter. This is C. I swear my Wi-Fi is always off. I just was using this thing. I gotta use it. Why are you always off? You get on my nerves. Wi-Fi. I think everywhere you go, they use the same number. So it looked like the same number within Maryland, Ohio. So they're unable to connect. Why? You should be able to connect. It's sitting right here next to me. Why? What's wrong with you? We were just using you the other day. Hold on. Is my Wi-Fi on here? Yeah, it's someday they scan the network. There you are. Oh, the network ain't on here, but it's not scanning or nothing. Oh, it ain't me. Port not set to cutter. Yes, it is, because I'm plugged in to the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is on here. Let me connect on the machine. They got my network on here. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I just do not know why it's not connecting. Because we don't know why my network. I don't know. Let me do that again. Okay, one more time. It's still not connected. Somebody changed my network number? That number's not connected. It should. Scan the Wi-Fi again. Well, let's see. Maybe. But I had my network name on here on the Romeo, so I don't know why it's not connecting. I hate password. Let me see if I can get it in here. I think that's the password. Yeah, I gotta go ask my son. What's the password? Okay. I don't know. Attribute down one and apply, and then put it in again. Like, how did I lose it? I don't know. I was just on here. So I don't know what happened to my network. What happened to my network? It says connecting. Are you going to connect? Okay, I think it's connected now, y'all. I think we're connected again. Yay. We are. I hope I had the right cutting setting going here. Yeah, that's kind of heavy. I just left it on 30, but whatever. I was really tearing up the bacon. So we gonna make a sticker. I give it to the kids. I can stick it on their Halloween, whatever. And we done. And all we gotta do, because I had it on 30, so if I pull it, the whole cut will come out. Because we finished. Let me do the screen so y'all can see. But we finished it. I give it to the kids. They would enjoy it. They like stuff like this. They can put on their Halloween stuff. So we cut it. And I'm just pulling off the paper. I had it on 30. That was a little strong, but yeah. And this board is an older board, so why you acting like you want to stick on here when you ain't got no stick to you? Really? It really doesn't have any stick to it because I can't even use it with HTV, so I don't even know why it's acting like it want to stick harder on here. When it's holly, let me stick on here. Alright, we got it out. Take the middle out. And we have sticker. See? Boing. There's a piece of paper on the back. You peel and you can stick it on something. The kids can stick it on something for Halloween. Whatever they want to stick it on. It's up to them. They can stick it on their bags or something. But it's a sticker. So that was the cut. So it did cut good. And I cut it with my Romeo. That's how I make stickers. And this one doesn't have lamination on it. Because I didn't put the lamination paper on top of it before I cut it. So it's just paper. We ain't even laminated, child. I do have paper that I laminate with. Or I have a laminator. But I do have paper that I put, before I put it in the cutter, I put the lamination on top so we can have the lamination. But that's in the garage, so we're not messing with it. All right, you better stay connected. I don't know how you got it unconnected. How you do that to me? Anyway, I got a shirt I need to figure out what I'm going to put on this one because I got another black sublimation, but it's black. And sublimation, you can't use white ink, so black will be too dark, so I'll probably do HTV on it. Or I might even try some embroidery on it. You know, we ain't mess with our pulling in a while because pulling get on my nerves. What gets on my nerves is trying to put them hoops on. That's what gets on my nerves. I need some magnetic hoops. Because that's really the issue. That's what gets on my nerves. The magnetic hoops. I need some magnetic hoops or something. But we need to embroider, so we might embroider on that shirt. See if I can put something on there. Because we ain't been doing nothing with that thing. We paid for it and don't even use it. Because it gives me a headache. Because I don't like the one needle. I need a whole embroidery machine. They got 10 needles. That's what I need. And who can afford that stuff? The lowest price one is like $5,000. So, you know, and somebody give it to me. I want one, but I was like, let somebody donate to the cause of my business. But I really want one. But it's so many kids here. Like I can sell my kids' shirts like crazy here. It's how many kids is here. It's like so many. I'm like, it's so many kids. And these vending events they have here, like the one they had at the Cornhusker one, they had like 200 vendors. So it's places to be in, you know. It's vending here. And in Maryland, nobody vended. They ain't had nothing in Maryland. Maryland was dead. Nobody did anything. But here, you know, in Ohio, they do that kind of stuff. So I probably can find something for the fall, for the holidays, some kind of vending event. Even if I don't sell all my stuff and whatnot, I can just go to a vending event, take it to it. I got a table and I have a chair. As long as I have a chair and a table, I'm good. A chair and a table, and I can sit there and mingle for 4 hours or something. So, and as long as I have that, and they had this new app that you don't even have to have. You know how you used to have a square thing for your phone to put take charge cards, but they had this app. I just see the YouTube ad that people just tap the card to the phone, and the money goes right into it. I love technology. So now you no longer need the little square thing attached to your phone when you do vending stuff and stuff. If people don't have cash or they don't have cash yet, whatever. But yeah, so that's cool. I was like, what? See, mostly everybody got cash app. I'd be like, cash app. Here's my cash app. Look, I'll be putting my cash app on a sign. Just cash message me. You can tell you what you beep. Yep. But I just seen that. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, that's how it works. I didn't even know they had that. I didn't even know we had high speed train. You know we got a high speed train go from DC to Boston. Didn't even know. I swear I kept saying we don't have a high speed train here, and I didn't even know they had one. It doesn't go as fast as the ones in Europe, but whatever. I didn't even know until I seen something on YouTube. I said, well, they sure ain't advertised that they had a high speed train. I was thinking they ain't never getting it. I could look. I said if I could have caught that train from DC to Philly, I could have been in Philly in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I don't even think it stopped in Philly. I think it was like a straight shot from DC to Boston when she got on there on the video. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. They had the No King's March today. I seen some of it, but I didn't watch it. Oh, they gonna let Shador play tomorrow in the game. What time is the game? I need to Siri. Siri, where are you at on my computer? Siri. Oh, she ain't gonna come on. Probably because I'm on this video. I want to know what time the game starts tomorrow. Siri, what time is the Miami and Cleveland football game? At 1:00. Okay, we'll be in front of the TV because they be playing. I love my Sanders boys, so I'm going to be like I'm be right there. And what channel? Damn, I gotta see what channel. Alexa, I mean Siri. Siri, what network is the Cleveland Miami game on? Please don't say ESPN. Oh, CBS, thank God. So it's on CBS because I hate ESPN because they be jobbing all the time. Finally, Shador's playing. Look, all the YouTubers talking about it because I'm like, Cleveland must be crazy if they put that little Dylan guy back in again and they already lost 5 games. Are you nuts? Are you that racist? Are you that don't like Deion Sanders? Yeah, you don't like them that much. Okay, really? What I mean, what you don't like? Because it's a black man with money. What is it not to like about this family? I don't understand. The boys ain't out there making babies and running around out of the clubs and stuff. So what is it that you don't like about that family? I don't know. I just don't understand what they don't like. I was like, shoot, y'all wish y'all kids was that good. See, the boys were raised correctly, okay? And yeah. So we gonna be all eyes on the Cleveland Miami game tomorrow. Yeah. I'm be there. My nephew's playing. I'm gonna see you, auntie. Okay. So we got all eyes on it. So hopefully he plays. I want to play the whole daggone game. But really, in a way, I didn't want him to play because Stefanski and his play call is just horrible. And I was like, he tried to get him hurt in that preseason game by putting them people in there with him that was he was gonna cut on Tuesday and let him get sacked like 5 times and try to hurt the boy. Yeah, he did. But he didn't know Shedeur came from CU where he got sacked 90 times, so he was used to it. But I'm like, yeah, he tried to set him up for that one because the first preseason game he was good at and they won. But the second one, he set him up so he wouldn't look good. Then he wouldn't let him do the 2 minutes. Why not? Then he gonna put the quarterback in that he was gonna cut on Tuesday. So the basket been doing too much with his racist ass. He been doing too much. Okay. I mean, he doing so much that it's like out in the open. What you doing? You can't even hide what you doing because anytime you 5-1 and you don't want to put the most accurate quarterback that you got on the field, then something else going on. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I want him to play with that man and his freaking play call. And why is he calling plays from the sidelines? Don't you supposed to have an OC for that? That sits up high, can see the whole field. You know, don't you? Yeah, he know if he don't win that game tomorrow, that his butt was going to get fired. So I guess he's like, well, I've been watching him. He is accurate in practice, like he always been since training camp. I don't know what you seeing. Talking about he don't people putting that rumor out. He don't understand the playbook. The boy's been around the NFL all his life. Y'all think he don't know a playbook? If he can't read a play, he don't know NFL ins and outs. Oh my God, white people again. Starting some crazy narrative like he can't learn a playbook. I was like, that boy been around NFL all his life. He was around NFL players in college. You think he don't know the ins and outs of the NFL? Come on, be for real. Now somebody like Dylan wouldn't, because he ain't grow up with NFL daddy and stuff. So why would you think that he don't know? Because y'all was making any excuse not to put that young man in. And y'all rather lose than put the young man in. So the Cleveland fans is fed up with them. I swear, if he wasn't in this game tomorrow, them Cleveland fans was going to go off. They was going to go off because now they embarrassed because Cincinnati was chanting, "Thank you, Cleveland," for Joe Flacco. That's embarrassing. I know they was embarrassed. They like, "Thank you, Cleveland." They was chanting that out. "Thank you, Cleveland." So I was like, they better put Shedeur there Sunday. So at least we know Shedeur. The offensive line, they not good with the other quarterbacks, but Shedeur is more like he kind of commands the offense. He's like he did at Colorado. Like I remember one particular scene that was on Well Off Media that he caught. When he was great, they was on the sidelines and he was talking to one of the wide receivers and he was talking about his leg was hurt or something. And he said, "Bitch, are you gonna catch the ball?" I cracked up. He's like, so the next play, he threw the ball to him in the end zone. He got a touchdown with a hurt leg. So he makes the receivers play better. Plus, he if the play ain't right, he gonna fix it. He gonna just do what he gotta do. So yeah, so they need him. I think they keep saying the offense ain't good. I said the offense ain't good with the quarterbacks that y'all had. I said, I bet you he could turn, like he said, he could change your franchise. And he changed Jackson State, he changed CU. What he can change the NFL because y'all it's boring. Y'all need some changes. Y'all need them young kids like Travis and stuff coming in and get some excitement to the most exciting game was the Grandpa Bowl the other night on Thursday with Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers. Oh, both of them over 40. they gave the most exciting football game this season. This is what I'm saying. So that's how boring the NFL is. And if they don't come with the culture of the young people and get into, the culture of it all, and stop being so secretive and, because, well, I'm surprised they let Well Off Media go videotape the Jacksonville Jaguars game. So Bucky be going from Colorado on Saturday for their games or wherever they at. Then he flies to Jacksonville or wherever they at to record those games. So the NFL did let him in, but I'm like, Cleveland, y'all need to let somebody in because y'all just boring. And the day of social media, that's how people get to know all the players. And, you got to have real stuff. You got to, get some real, not the stupid people that be making them clips at the training camp. They don't know how to make videos. That's why we like Well Off Media and Reach the People Media. Y'all need to go hire some of them boys, because they was off in the summer. Y'all could have hired them to do them training camp videos and stuff. But yeah, because the NFL is boring and the people are going to be buying tickets. It's all these young kids that's, so y'all got to get with the program or y'all ain't going to have nobody buying no tickets. Y'all got to get with the young program. Y'all still stuck in with these old owners that's 80 years old. Y'all need to get with the way the kids, all the kids love Shador, white, black, Asian, whatever. They love Shador, and he ain't even playing, and they still love him. Shador still making commercials and doing stuff. He's still Nike still making sneakers for him. He ain't even playing. So this is what I'm saying. If everybody, you don't have like 8 million followers if you ain't a good football player. It's a reason people follow them. So they act like, I was like, y'all so dumb in Cleveland. Cleveland is the dumbest team I ever seen in my life. I said, y'all ready to sit there and lose the 6th game by putting Dylan back in there, the little guy. He's so little. Y'all put him back in, and y'all going to lose game number 6. And then Stephen Kelsey, that's your job. You fired. So that's why I figured he going to put him in. I'll watch some of these videos when I go to bed, get into bed. But see what they talking about. He playing because they trying to hype up Arch Manning. And Arch Manning, just because his last name is Manning, so the white kid can be from a famous name football family, but the Sanders boys can't play. I hate that Shiloh don't even have a spot yet. Ain't nobody trying to take him, and all these teams ain't got no damn defense. So it doesn't even make sense that nobody picked him up. They still got time though. They got a cutoffs in November sometime, but they can still pick him up. But I'm like, pick him up. You ain't got no defense. I don't understand it. And then all these teams that needed quarterbacks, and then they was in with that colluding. Well, really was the owners colluding against the Sanders and took them off the draft board. That's why none of them could get them. But they did that, and all of them need the freaking quarterbacks. Yeah, y'all keep listening to them white old men. Okay, y'all know y'all need a quarterback. Mm-hmm. Now they all looking stupid like they ain't got a quarterback. And Cleveland is not going to trade Shador. So they probably been asking for him, but they ain't going to trade him. They know that cha-ching. And I don't even know why them old white owners didn't even know that this boy brings in a lot of revenue. Are y'all stupid or something? They stupid. And then the one in Cleveland, he wanted to build a $600 million stadium that Cleveland gave him the money. And I'm like, ain't y'all poor? Y'all gotta use that money on housing or something else and give it to some rich man. Let him go fund his own stadium, $600 million. And his stadium ain't even gonna be in Cleveland. Is it like a little small, probably one of those sundown towns or something? But yeah, I'm like, are y'all kidding? Y'all actually gave this man $600 million for a stadium to a losing team. He deserves a stadium because he losing. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on out here. It's something going on. Oh my God. But they had a lot of people came up with this no kings thing. But they gotta stop doing these rallies like every 2 months. Now, this is not the way the civil rights movement worked. Okay, white people, we didn't work like that. You gotta keep it up. You can't be coming out of the house every 2 months and protesting and stuff. But no, everybody protesting, everybody talking about ain't nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody doing about one man. I didn't know this country could fall over one man. I didn't know we had it in us as much as they treated black people. I didn't think y'all would let one man fall this country, but I fought white America. You know why I fought white America? Because they've been living under this privileged bubble for so long. And anything that they have, the black race has got it for them. And the minute we step back and say, oh, we ain't doing that no more, they don't know what to do. Having a march every 2-3 months. What the hell they going to do? And then they sit on TV and talk about them, but nobody's doing nothing about them. Because it's that white privilege thing. But see, white people, y'all just don't realize it's the rich versus the poor. So they don't care. If you black rich, they love you. Okay? If you're rich, they love you. If you're poor white, they don't like you. If you're poor black, they don't like you. But it's like, it's the rich versus poor. It's never been about the color. It's always been, but they've been keeping y'all distracted with racism and all this stuff. They keep you so distracted, you don't understand they stealing your money. You know, all these taxes we pay, we pay a tax for just waking up in the morning. And we don't see nothing from it. You can't get the homeless people off the street. You can't build infrastructure. We ain't got those subways that look like the ones in China. Definitely. We don't have, where all the money going, and nobody wants to say on both parties, Democrats and Republicans, they've been doing this country wrong and robbing this country blind, and people just like, okay. And this is the outcome of all that mess, that white privilege, what's happening right now. They still don't know what to do. So they waiting for black people, but we ain't going out there. But we ain't messing with y'all. We voted for the right person, and y'all voted for the wrong person. So take consequences you may. We ain't doing it. Because I was looking at some of the protests, and I said, let me see how many black people in the crowd. I see a few sprinkle here and there, but we wasn't out there. Because we're not going to be out there. And they keep calling for us. We ain't coming out there because y'all want to sit in Starbucks while we go out there and get arrested and beat up and stuff. No, we done that too many years. Too many years. And we saved the whole country. White people, black people, everybody. And nobody did anything for us. And we are just tired. We're worn out. We're tired. We're not doing it no more. So I hope they had, the march ain't do nothing. Them people ain't paying attention to y'all. The only thing y'all can do is take a page out the civil rights area. Boy freaking caught. That's all they understand. It's money. Our boycotts back in the civil rights almost made the bus place go bankrupt, made a trolley system in San Francisco almost go bankrupt. It's about the money. Stop spending the freaking money. That's as simple as that. But they don't listen. Okay. Shoot, money talks and BS walks. You heard that one. And that's all they care about is the money. If these rich people don't be making no money, they gonna fall down and cry. Okay? Having temper tantrums if they don't make money. they'll turn on him as soon as they start making money. They seriously would turn on that man. So y'all want them to turn on that man, y'all would start spending money. Just for necessities, food, and that don't even spend money no more. Do a month-long boycott. Don't spend no money, nothing. That's the only thing that's going to do something. If you don't spend no money. So if they ain't learned that from the civil rights era, we look, us black people can't tell y'all, because we know y'all just don't know, or some y'all ain't pay attention because it wasn't y'all. That's what it is. But yeah. So what's the good of doing it if you don't do the massive boycott? You got to do the massive boycott, y'all. Y'all got to do that. That's the only thing for rich people. They hate their money to be stopped. Okay, that's the only thing that straighten their butts out. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's it. Look at Target. They was begging for us to come back. Yeah. Look at Disney. They're begging for you to get that prescription back. Y'all can do it. Stop buying stuff. That's a simple way to make all this stuff go away. Okay? It will all go away. Hey, what was this thing about him wanting to send missiles to San Francisco or something, to Fort Pendleton or something? Camp Pendleton. I was like, what is going on? Because I be catching stuff here and there off of YouTube, and I be like, what is happening? And why are they letting them get away with it? I don't understand. Like, y'all got, look, military, y'all can have a coup, just walk on in there, 1600 Pittsburgh Avenue, and pull them out of there. Ain't nobody gonna miss. Shit, why you can't? That's the question. Yeah. And then another U.S. Navy admiral retired, sudden retirement, because they don't want to fool with them. Look, so all the people with sense that can protect us is retiring or leaving or something, and we're gonna be left with some damn magnets. That's it, and we ain't gonna be protected from nothing. And all the enemies is watching. They all watching us. You better, because we still got enemies. They watch. And what is this thing about having the Saudis build a base over here? What is that about? Ain't they the ones that did 9/11? What, you gonna give them easy access? Child, I don't know. What's going on? But y'all better get y'all passports ready. Y'all might have to get up out of here, because ain't nothing but some foolishness going on, and people ain't even paying attention. They like going on with their lives. They ain't even pay attention till a bomb drop on their head from a dementia acting man. They got the nuclear codes. Okay, worry about that, because that's what y'all should be worried about. This man got dementia. And he walking around with the nuclear codes. That's what you should be worried about, because these people won't do Amendment 25 to get them out of there. So they rather have, because he's not the president. That Stephen Miller person is running the White House, and they gonna keep him being dementia while they run us into the ground. So they letting it happen because ain't nobody trying to fix it. So I don't know. So I hope y'all have fun at y'all little King's March today, because all these people, y'all need to get together and go to DC by the millions and pull his behind out of the White House. That's what the other countries be doing. Y'all might have to do that. So I'm telling you, y'all might have to, just to get this stuff straight. You can protest all you want, but if he's still sitting in that chair, what good is a protest? Okay, because he's still there. So it's just another day. I mean, it was a nice large crowd, but what's a large crowd if you what's a lot what's a large crowd if you not even don't do something. I don't think white people know what to do. They just seriously don't know what to do because they've been stuck in that white privilege bubble all their lives, and they just don't know what to do, and that's why they keep calling for us. But nah, should we taking the brunt of the firing and stuff, black women, because he's seeking revenge on us for not voting for him. So the 92 percenters. So that's why he fired all of the government people, because he knew the majority of them worked in the government. That's why we had 350,000 black women that lost their jobs, because he sucked revenge on us for not voting for him. So you think we're going to go out there? No, because they sit there and let that happen after we try to save America for the umpteenth time, and then they let that happen. So no, we ain't going out there. Nope. No way, Jose. Because that's what he waiting for. He's so mad that Black Lives Matter ain't popped up. He is so mad. That's why he keep doing stuff to us. So eggers on like we gonna care. Like he gonna take the freedom bus. He gonna close the Black History Museum. He gonna take civil rights. He gonna take all the slave references out of the books. He gonna do that. He been doing like everything. Then they start messing with the HBCU. Everything to rile us up because they want us to come out there. That's what they've been trying to do. But they know, let me tell white people something. Y'all wouldn't have money if it wasn't for black people. So y'all can get rid of the Mexicans, but y'all try to get rid of black people, y'all be broke. Y'all ain't gonna have no money. Because we don't want to do all the shopping, the buying, and all that stuff. So get rid of who you like, and then what you gonna do? You ain't gonna survive. Okay? Y'all can't be out in the sun. Y'all melt. How y'all gonna work farms and feed yourself? I don't know. Y'all ain't thought ahead, did y'all? That y'all actually would have to do work to survive. You gotta eat. Somebody gotta work on them farms. Yes. So get rid of everybody but y'all. So y'all really gonna be working. Okay. Y'all may get some suntan lotions by the bucket. So think about it. I seen like the Marriott around here just built this hotel, and it was a QR code. So I said, let me scan this code, see what kind of jobs they got in there. Child, they were trying to pay a housekeeper $13 an hour. This is a corporation called Marriott. He got billions of dollars. This is how much they was want to pay somebody. $13 damn freaking dollars. I said they better get them Mexicans back. Ain't nobody working for them $13. You can't even buy groceries with $13. See, America think they a joke. The rich people want to stay rich and they want to pay people crumbs. And they think that a regular American people is going to take a $13 an hour job to clean some rooms. They really think that we are going to take that? Yeah, okay. You better up that to $30 an hour and keep on trucking shit. Yeah, that was crazy when I seen that price. I think $13. What the hell? I said, if you can't even buy groceries with $13 an hour, shit, you need at least 30. Minimum wage need to be $30. So y'all gotta get off that $15 tip too. It need to be $30. With this inflation and stuff, you ain't gonna make it. You need $30 an hour. Yep, definitely. Yep, at least $30 an hour minimum wage. So y'all better get off that $15 and talk that 30. They got money because they've been hoarding money since the pandemic. So they got a whole lot of money. They can pay, especially Amazon. Amazon can pay their employees at least $30. And I don't even know why Jeff Bezos being cheap. He can definitely pay his employees $30. But yeah, people should be getting paid at least 30. That's crazy. They not getting paid $30. I think that's like cray. I'm going to get out here. I got to cut this heat off because now my room is nice and toasty. It's so toasty in here. I'm like, oh, we can't sleep with that. I got to cut the ceiling fan off and cut this heat off. Because now I'm toasty. Put this dog out because he think he going to sleep in here with me snoring like a man. He's snoring like a man. No, you go get in your bed. Snoring like a man. I think I need a sandwich or something. Because what time I ate today? I think I ate around 4 o'clock. And that was 4. I think I gotta get me a sandwich before I go to bed. Yeah, that was early. I can't go to bed without a sandwich. So let me get off of here and get me a sandwich. And I don't even think I'm going to drink my tea tonight because it's all right. I usually drink it because I'm cold, but I'm hot right now. So I don't want no tea. I'm going to make some stew tomorrow and put it in the crock pot. I already got the meat and the potatoes and the carrots. And we're going to throw it on in there in the morning. Let it cook all day. And I got some honey butter biscuits and some stew. It's going to be a nice rainy day. I'm going to think about putting that stew on before I go to sleep. Put it in the crock pot. I'm thinking about it. So then it can simmer, slow cook. And it'll be slow cooking to the morning. And then I can wake up to the smell of stew. No, I usually wake up like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 7. So I put it on. I put it on when I get up in the morning. Snoop, don't be waving your tail. Get your tail up. Don't be waving your tail. Get out of my bed, boy. You snore. You can't stay. Yeah, you go. Yeah, we ain't got no man snoring no more. We ain't taking that. Okay, we ain't taking that noise. Okay. Anyway, I know it's cold out there. Ain't it nice and toasty in here? As soon as I open that door to go out there and get a sandwich, I'm gonna be freezing. It's cold out there. Cause my son won't cut the air off, so about his room hot because he got all them computers and stuff. And I was like, "Well, open your bedroom door." I was like, "Why you always closing his bedroom door? Leave his bedroom door open. I'm on the other side of the house, so I ain't over there. Let some air in. Shoot. Right, boo? He don't even want to let air in. Y'all got the door closed. Like, whatever. Okay. So it's gonna be rainy day tomorrow, so we just gonna chill, probably in our pajamas all day. Maybe go get dressed. I'm gonna be chilling all day long. I didn't have my watch on last night, and I had when I went to sleep, so I didn't get my sleep time stuff done last night. Because I usually wear it to sleep so I can get my sleep count. It tells me how long was my sleep. That's why I like it tells me how long my sleep was, how long I core sleep. But I only core sleep, like hard sleep, for like 30 minutes out of my sleep. I was like, well, damn, that's it. But this watch actually I ain't never know that I wasn't sleeping like that. Well, I only sleep about 6 hours anyway. But I was like, dang, that's all I get is 30 minutes in a deep sleep. So that's probably when I have dreams, that 30 minutes right there when I'm in a deep sleep. And that's it. 30 damn minutes out of the whole sleep session. And that's the only deep sleep. 30 minutes. I say, dang. And then I be up all day. I don't even take naps because naps mess me up. I want to take a nap, but I can't. Because then I only sleep 6 hours in the first place. So that would really mess me up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Let me get off of here so I can go lay down and catch up on my YouTube. See what they talk about Shador and see what's going on. Let me catch up with my peoples on YouTube. So I could be, the game is 1 o'clock. So that'd be good. So I can get my stew on in the morning. By the time the game come on, my stew should be done. 1 o'clock, because if I put on about 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, that's 6 hours. Yeah, it'll be done. So we're going to have a game day tomorrow. It's football day. My dog don't care. I'm the only one who watch football in here. My son don't watch football. He don't like sports. I don't know why. He big as a football player. If his daddy took him to football when he was young, he might have got used to stuff. But his daddy ain't do nothing. I was at work at night. I worked at night. So I couldn't do. But you can have a daddy around and a daddy still don't be doing nothing. So it doesn't even matter whether they're around or they're not around at times. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.